battle. Whatever the tune, America has always marched off to war to the sound of music. Now music is setting the tone for the war in the desert and for the people at home. On our Inside Story today.
Over there, over there.
When America went to fight in World War I, gung-ho songs written by Tin Pan Alley were wildly popular at home, according to music historian Ian Whitcomb.
And the writers of the songs and the public at home in America had a kind of unrealistic approach to war. They thought of it as being maybe a bit of fun, some glory. And the writers in Tin Pan Alley, where they churned out the hits, treated this World War I as a great big vaudeville turn.
But the push to boost America's fighting spirit didn't stop songwriters like Irving Berlin from poking fun at Army life.
Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning.
And soldiers also made up their own songs that had a kind of black gallows humor.
Once they got out into the trenches, they realized what hell war was. Then they didn't want to sing these songs like, over there, over. They didn't want that.
Don't you sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Not till you see me. Not until you see me marching home.
The Andrews Sisters were the foremost singing trio of World War II. Their most popular songs were sentimental ones, according to Patty Andrews.
No, 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 not a single soul but me. No, no, no.
There were a lot of love songs. Even though you're in a war, it's still a very romantic time.
There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover.
Vera Lynn recently re-recorded her biggest hits from World War II to benefit British soldiers returning from the Gulf. She says her songs reminded the troops they hadn't been forgotten.
They were simple songs, songs that gave them hope and courage, because they were all optimistic songs. They all spoke and sang of better days ahead, and that we'll all be together again.
We'll meet again.
Many songwriters deliberately geared their songs toward the war effort, and both Lynn and Andrews say to this day, veterans tell them how much their songs meant.
Me would come to me and say, you have no idea, but you helped us pull through the war.
In the 60s, the Vietnam War split the country instead of uniting it, and the songs from that era reflect the turmoil. There were protest songs, such as the Vietnam Rag.
And it's 1, 2, 3, what are we fighting for?
Then there was the fiercely pro-military song, Ballad of the Green Berets.
Fearless men who jump and die.
But love songs and funny ditties about Army life were deemed inappropriate. Now the Persian Gulf War has spawned its own music, much of it fervently patriotic. Country music star Lee Greenwood dedicated a new song to the troops in a TV special broadcast to the Middle East.
It was written specifically for the Department of Defense to give the guys in uniform, the guys and gals in uniform, a song, something that would really address who they are and what they do for the country.
That I'm proud to be an American.
Another Greenwood song, God Bless the USA, is one of the most requested songs on the Desert Storm radio network. Getting a lot of airplay on radio stations at home is Bette Midler's tune, Wind Beneath My Wings, which has been mixed with a little boy's letter to his dad.
I wish you were here.
Many of the songs that are becoming associated with the war have been written by country artists such as Eddie Rabbitt and Hank Williams Jr.
Don't give us a reason.
And while songs that support the war effort are doing a good business, the new version of Give Peace a Chance hasn't really clicked, according to Billboard magazine's Jeff Mayfield.
If you look at the way that people are viewing this war, more people seem to support it than don't. And so there would be more of a fervor for God Bless the USA than Give Peace a Chance right now. And that's just a reflection of the people that are out there buying product.
Well, the band Sha Na Na says it plans to record a rock and roll oldies tribute to the Gulf War troops. Songs include Soldier Boy, Tie Yellow Ribbon, and Mr. Postman. Proceeds from album sales will be donated to the USO.